I handed it in. So I started thesis pending 2 years ago now. The plan was to weekly track my progress to make sure that I was writing and making progress. That then became a bit of a commitment and a bit stressful, so I then reduced it and it was just when I had updates. But yeah, it's been 2 years of just writing this beast. Yep. I haven't just been writing it for that 2 years. If you've been following generally my social media, this series, other stuff that I've done, you will know I've had a lot that has happened in my personal life, and so pretty much it's only been 1 year of writing it anyway, which is what I would have expected. So it's gone fine, and I'm just so happy that it's done, so happy. It's been a really long time coming, it's been so stressful, it's been exhausting, it's just so nice to not have to be working on it anymore. So this is my thesis. My title is Improving the Situational Relevance of Mobile Maps, and it has been submitted for assessment. What does that mean? Well, that means that I've written the thesis, I've handed it in to be assessed. That will be by my internal examiner, who is someone at my university who has been assigned to mark my work, and there will be an external examiner as well from another university, which has been agreed upon, and hopefully then the next stage will happen. The next stage is the viva, which is the oral examination defending your thesis. Usually that takes place within 3 months of submitting. Hopefully it'll be sooner than that. It just depends on finding a date that the internal, external and myself are all available. So yes, it just depends how busy people are. Thankfully, both of mine are based in the UK, so I haven't got the trouble of transport from other countries to worry about, which is an advantage. Viva usually lasts a couple of hours. That will be defending my research, so it will be partly proving that this is my research, that I did this work, that I haven't got someone else to do it in some form, and justifying what I have done, my methodologies, all that kind of stuff, and then there will be some kind of level of corrections agreed upon. So most people have at the very least some grammatical things, maybe some referencing that was done wrong, bits and bobs like that, correctly sorting out a few layout issues, that kind of thing. Sometimes some parts need rewriting, sometimes entire bits of data need reanalysis. There's all kinds of levels of it. You can be given anywhere from 1 month to a year to do corrections. Usually it's 3 months. So, I mean, this hasn't finished. I've still got more work to do, but the majority of it is done. The big thing is the writing, everything else is just finishing stuff. So I'm feeling pretty good. So I handed it in a week ago. I've taken the last week to relax. I was hoping to have it a bit more relaxing and a bit less intense, but a load of things all kind of happened to fall around the time of me finishing. So last week on Wednesday, I travelled to Nottingham and back in that day, which took all day just to hand in my thesis. It took 20 minutes. I was on campus for 20 minutes and I was on trains for 7 hours, but had to be done. Then Thursday I went to the Gower to see my boyfriend's family who were staying there visiting, to see him. So yeah, I went for some lovely walks. The weather was reasonable for this time of year, so I'm happy about that. Got some lovely photos. That was a nice little day trip. Then I went with my friends to the Harry Potter studio tour in London because we booked tickets like back in November. Like the plan was I would have been way done by this point. I was supposed to be submitting back in January, so yeah, that just happened to coincide with finishing. That was great. Would recommend if you like Harry Potter or just film in general. Really cool. Very much would enjoy. Very much would recommend. Very much did enjoy. I've found the last few months really exhausting, incredibly stressful. My anxiety has been very up and down. I've had good days and bad days. I had a period of about 3 weeks where I couldn't face working on my thesis, which is frustrating because I could have handed it in ages ago, but these things happen. It's been nice the last week because I haven't dreamed about writing my thesis. That's nice. It's the thing, it gets a point, it's so much of your life. Like, yeah, even when I'm dreaming, like, it's so frustrating. It would, every single time some cool thing was happening in my dream, it's like, hey, Jules, do you want to come on this spaceship and go to Mars? And I'm like, oh, I would love to, but I have to work on my thesis. And then my desk and my laptop would just be there and I would actually work on it in my dream. So it's nice to not be having that anymore. Really nice. I'm not ending Thesis Pending here. This will not be the last video. I'm going to carry this on because although my student status is no longer Thesis Pending, my thesis has very, very much pended. But I want to make a few more videos. Definitely one at the end when I've had the Viva and talk about that. And I've got another one that will be coming out soon because I went to a workshop at the Ordnance Survey a couple of weeks ago because they're one of the sponsors for my PhD. They part-funded my research. So there's an annual event that they run where they get all the PhD students together, and yeah, I recorded some footage there, so I'll be doing a video about that as well. So yeah, the series is not over yet. And really I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches these videos and has supported my channel and my videos, because I would not have got through this without having this creative outlet, and your support has honestly meant so much. Like the really nice comments from people saying, you know, you're gonna get through it, you can do this. People sharing their experiences of their PhDs. I've had some really lovely emails that I do need to reply to. Back when I applied for my first extension, I made that video about it. I had several people send me really nice emails, but I was not in the headspace to be able to read them properly or reply to them, and now it's been over a year and I feel awful. So if you sent me one of those emails, I will reply at some point. Sorry. Yeah, but thank you for just being there and the extra support. Yeah, sincere moment over, right? But now that I'm free of my thesis and I haven't managed to find work yet, hopefully there'll be lots of fun, different videos coming up on this channel over the next few months. I can't guarantee that'll continue once I find employment, but yes. Also, before anyone asks, I'm not looking for work anything to do with my PhD. Sorry. If you want to know about that, then yeah, I'm not interested in academia in any way, shape or form. So yeah, just getting that out there now. Right, well, this has been a ramble. Great. Thanks for sticking through it. I need to go sort out this entire house because very little housework has been done in the last few months and I need to clean the entire flat. So, right. Thanks for watching.